This is how you progress in life. Even when you feel like you're literally a failure, your life is all fucked up, it's all ruined and all this, I promise you, just sit here, watch this video, and I'm going to tell you how to progress even when you feel like this. My name's Johan. I'm a 20-year-old self-improvement coach. I love helping out other young men improve their lives through daily habits, working out, and building mental discipline. With these things that I help teach young men, I help them prevail, going from a place where, they're stuck, they're lonely, they have no confidence in themselves, they have doubt, they have horrible habits that, make their life way more worse than it has to be. Pathetic, as you can say. And I've been in that spot. 5-6 years ago, I was someone who would play the game all day, literally eat a whole bunch of junk food, not work out. I was only coping because I was happy because of the video games, but besides that, I didn't like my life, I didn't like my physique, I didn't like none of it. But I made the transformation, and I'm here today helping other young men do the same thing. So the first thing is that you have to understand is it's just emotions. Right now, this overthinking period of yours, it's emotions. I get it all the time. With me, I overthink. I'm like, damn, I have all these student loans that I'm in. Is this online shit really gonna work? Is, what I'm doing in the gym even fucking worth it? And it's like, there's times where I overthink. It's natural. It happens to all of us. We get all these negative thoughts and all this. But one thing you have to understand is it's just emotions. And you probably let some poison into your life that's making you think all these negative thoughts. You may not realize it, but one of the biggest poisons nowadays is literally comparing ourselves to other people on social media. Since the COVID, everybody hopping on social media, have the short attention spans, that has literally pushed back so many people because we compare ourselves constantly to other people. Even if we say we don't, we do. And we're like, damn, why isn't like my life like that person's life? Like they're the same age as me and they're making this much money, or they're the same age as me and they have a better physique or this or that. And it's like, it's okay. You have to understand that this emotion you're feeling is just a temporal thing, and you have to understand it's just emotions. So the first thing you should do when you're feeling overwhelmed, all of this, literally do what I did. Grab a notebook, grab your phone, grab your computer, go to the Notes apps, Google Docs, or grab a physical notebook. Me personally, I would feel like this works the best for me. I love also doing it on my notes, but just write down everything you feel and you're thinking about. I promise you, just write it all down without hesitations. Even if it's something embarrassing, guess what? Just write it down. And if you don't want nobody to see it, literally, if it's a notebook, tear it out, throw it out at the end of the session. Or if it's you're typing and all that, after you're done with typing everything out, you can read it and then delete it all. But do that. That just doing that alone, journaling, helps you with such a mental release and like de-stresses yourself. And I love doing it because, like I said, there's a lot of times where I would think, and I'm like, damn, am I in the right life path? Did I fuck up? Am I a failure? But it's like, I take it so because I know I'm only 20. I still have the whole life ahead of me. And I know that I'm going to make it. So, it's number one thing. Grab a journal and journal your feelings. But then second, this is where you build your plan or review your plan. For me, I already have my plan set in place for what I'm going to be doing with content within the next month, what I'm going to be doing in the physical aspect of my workout schedule, and financially, I already have my plan set out with the paycheck that I'm getting so far from my actual job. And now once I get online, I, navigate and review my plan. But if you're someone that doesn't have a plan, you want to just find the 3 major aspects in your life, or major areas, which should be your finance, your physical, and whatever business you're doing, or even your mental. So you find those 3 things and you make a plan on how you're going to improve it and what milestones you want to do. And you doing this, I promise you, helps you with your life like this. I would probably say, if you're overthinking after you journal, I would probably just say do a rough draft. Don't try to plan out your whole entire life, because if you try to plan it out right then and there, you're going to fail. You're going to fucking feel like a failure, and you're just going to want to throw everything out the window. So you don't want to do that. What I recommend is just write a rough draft. Say, okay, this is my current standings. I have this amount of money. This is my body weight right now, and these are the goals that I have. And from right there, you I'm not gonna lie to you, I use ChatGPT. You could use it too to be like, all right, these are the goals that I have that I want to reach. How can I reach them in the most effective way and possible way? If you're someone that's just average, I will say just do it like that. But if you feel like you're an overachiever and you want to put in the hard work, you can say, what is the best smart working way I can achieve these goals? And I promise you, one, you thinking it, and two, using ChatGPT, it will help you get there. And I promise you, ChatGPT will not disappoint you. I even pay for the plus, the plus feature on that shit, and it has yet to disappoint me. So once you review your plan, or build a plan, there at least you are organized, knowing your sense of direction on where you have to go. Now, after you do this and you're overthinking, wondering if you're making any progress or if you're slow, after even let's say you don't do that plan, you just review it and you still feel stressed, go work out. I kid you not, working out helps you with mental stress like this. Anytime I feel like complete shit, my life is in a fucking gutter, and I journal, I still feel like shit. I review my plans and I still feel like shit. I literally get down, drop, do 30 push-ups. And just doing that 30 push-ups helps me mentally feel better. And it's rare where, if me reviewing my plan and journey doesn't work, but you doing that shit helps you with the mental energy, knowing that you're going to be chilling, you're going to be all right. Once you start working out, I don't know what it is, but just that blood flow that starts going through your body just helps you think more positively. And that's something important. But even then, let's say the first two do work, still go get a workout in. It's going to help you reinforce that positive attitude and helping you destroy that limiting belief. And I kid you not, it doesn't disappoint. That's what I do each and every time. When the first two don't work, or if they do work, I work out. And even then, sometimes when I'm overthinking life and everything, I'm like, fuck, I'm overthinking. Let me just drop down and do some push-ups. I'm probably just not moving my body enough. And I kid you not, that's helped me more times than fucking talking about some, oh yeah, I gotta go rant to some fucking piece of shit. Like to a friend or a therapist. No, it doesn't work. Maybe it helps you, but to me, I feel like I drop down, I do 30 push-ups, boom, I feel a lot better. From there, I build on. Most of the times, I end up going to 120 push-ups, and look, I just did 4 quick sets of 30 push-ups, and look, I got 120 push-ups in. So, don't stress it out. When you're overthinking and shit, just take a deep breath, journal, review your plans, and then work out, and you'll see how that overthinking dies down. You start feeling better, and you start realizing you're still making progress and you're not stuck. That being said, go grab what you deserve in life. Quick thing before I leave, there is the Mindset Protocol, where I help you flip your identity, transforming your life necessarily, just how I'm talking to you in this video, but more in-depth information on how to do it. I literally handed all the information, the steps, the guides, and systems to you. Literally hold your hand throughout the whole transformation. So once you trust me enough and you feel like the free information has helped you a lot, go check that out, and I promise you it's not going to disappoint. That being said, thank you for watching. Go grab what you deserve in life, fellas.